Welcome in, friends in football, to the SVM BLITZ. I'm Assistant Sports Editor Christopher Heimerman. Happy to be joined by SVM correspondent Patrick Petrosky. And we're here to break down an absolute throwdown between two 11-1 teams, the Newman Comets and the Mercer County Golden Eagles, in a Class 2A semifinal clash this Saturday at Sterling Chevrolet Field at Roscoe Eads Stadium. All right, now that mouthful is out of the way, Patrick, the one thing I know that we're going to get this weekend is we're going to get an atmosphere that's going to rival any atmosphere around the state. So I want to ask you, as a former athlete, what was one of the best atmospheres you got a chance to play in?
Oh, definitely the Sterling Rock Falls game. That's the battle across the river, and two communities came together, and that's certainly what we'll get here this week.
That was one of the most fun games I had a chance to cover, and I guarantee when these brackets came out, Newman and Mercer County took a look at it and said, boy, wouldn't this be fun if it played out this way. I got a chance to see Mercer County a year ago in Amboy against the Clippers in a two-way semifinal, and it certainly lived up to the expectation. A lot of people would say that was the de facto state title game. Mercer County did go on to win the state championship in 2A, and they did it with line play. They're doing it again. They had this enormous quarterback in Tanner Matlick, who's gone on to college, and now Spencer Wood has stepped in as a sophomore and taken those reins. They also get it done on the defensive side with line play. They average about 250 along the line on offense. They're very big on defense as well. So that's going to give the Newman Comets problems. In a 41-0 win over Farmington on Saturday, they held them to just 140 yards after they're averaging about 400. So I'm going to turn it over to you now. Who will Newman be throwing at them? I know a lot of people know who they're going to be throwing at them, but talk them about it a little bit, because I think that's where this game's going to be won or lost.
They're going to be throwing their three-headed running back monster at them, and Jake Snow, Dylan Heffelfinger, and Brady Rude. All three have been spectacular for them this season. Jake Snow is the second leading area rusher. Dylan Heffelfinger went over 120 yards for 2 touchdowns last week, and Brady Rude continues his stellar play in his breakout season as a sophomore. And
he's been fun to watch on defense too. And on defense, Brady Rude and guys like Mac Olson, who will fill in at fullback a little bit too, they're going to be counted on to stop Tyson Russell, who's rushed for almost 1,500 yards for the Golden Eagles. So you've got that two-dimensional attack for Mercer County. And, they absolutely throttled Farmington 41-0. So they're feeling like world beaters right now. But Newman, on the other hand, yeah, they had to deny the two-point conversion to get by Moment's 34-33 on the road. But you know what? You won. You moved on, and you should feel pretty darn good about yourself that you made a play when you absolutely had to. As an athlete, can you take that play, and can you carry it into the next week?
Definitely, but you still have to learn from it. They still gave up a lot in their passing game. They gave up over 250 yards through the air and 5 touchdowns. That's got to change. They have to learn from that.
A lot of bad dudes on that Mercer County offensive line. Bobby Lincoln, one of them. I know a lot of you folks got a chance to see that 2A game in Amboy last year. He actually got ejected from that game. A lot of Aledo fans from Aledo would say it was, a retaliation thing, but he's one of several very, very mean and nasty guys on that offensive line. It's the calling card out in Aledo for these Mercer County teams, and they average over 250 again. I really think that it's going to begin and end with line play. If they can keep Spencer Wood's jersey clean, and if they can bottle up the Newman rushing game, Mercer County poses a huge threat.
Oh, for sure.
It's going to be a great atmosphere, though. That's the one thing I guarantee. I don't know if I'm right or wrong in my pick, but I took Newman as my state chance, sticking with them. I think it comes down to two-point conversions, and I'm going to take Newman 22-21, the slimmest of margins. What do you think?
I don't know if Newman can handle Mercer County's two-dimensional offense. After last week in their passing game, I think Newman's offense will keep them in it, but it's not going to be enough, and Mercer County is going to win 42-35.
I can't fault you for the pick. I don't know who's going to be right, but I guarantee you it's going to be a wild atmosphere. Make sure you get yourself over to Roscoe Eads Stadium this Saturday. We'll look forward to seeing you there.